So, ladies and gentlemen, The Legend of Lara Croft, only on Netflix, the animated series where Miss Croft has her beautiful assets all covered up, and she's voiced by Hayley Atwell, who played another very strange interpretation of Captain Britain, a male superhero, now female, for a Marvel animated film, and it looked absolutely terrible. I think she was a mishmash of Agent Carter and that character of Captain Britain all in one. Either way, didn't work for me. I think Hayley Atwell is a really good actress, very attractive, but these days she's cherry picking what type of roles she wants to play. And frankly, it's disappointing. At least with the actress who played the Lara Croft in the reboot a few years ago, Camilla Luddington, and if you haven't seen her earlier body of work, body being the appropriate word in Californication, at least she had the right approach when she even said to Conan O'Brien on one of his older shows that she wanted the developers to give Lara Croft some really hot, sexy shorts, but they turned her request down. I can't imagine why. Can you?
The look for Lara Croft this time around. Yes. Did you approve she went from shorts to long pants?
I approved, but I have to say I did think that there would be a point in the game where she would have to use her pants as a tourniquet and then just rip them off and they'd be like lacy hot pants. I was like, it's gonna happen at some point.
Yes, hallelujah, it's the video show. And now, the man the BBC calls...
Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
I don't need a babysitter.
Of course you don't.
How about a friend?
Oh, go on then.
Wasn't the only one. That it had a sister.
By the way, I didn't know you could actually gender a box. Okay, whatever. That sounded a bit strange to me.
I'm not sure yet.
He-Man, it's Lara Croft who's a dude, dressed as a dude, disguised as another dude. It is. This is Tropic Thunder Lara Croft. Oh my word, she's got sinewy muscles, she's got titties, but they're flattened down, and she likes to wear combat trousers quite a lot. They can't give you any camo hot shorty shorts, can they? Because too problematic. And Jonah looks fine. I mean, he's a secondary side character, right? But he's okay, he looks fine. I know one commenter on YouTube said, I'm surprised they didn't make Lara Croft black, but the way they've actually shaded her skin here, she looks between white and brown, so it's a very odd mixture. I'm not sure what's going on there with that. Looks a bit odd to me. The reaction to the main trailer on YouTube has gotten very good upvotes. I mean, only 3,500 people thereabouts have actually downvoted the trailer, but not enough to say, Netflix, this is a bad idea. But something else that is a bad idea, the creator, the showrunner of this animated series, who is called Jill Soloway, but now they've renamed themselves Joey Swalloway. That last word is my made-up addition because I think it sounds a lot more funny. I'm pretty sure in the video I made a few months ago, this name came up for a reason. Now, if you don't know who Joey is, actually who Jill is, because biologically, they're still a female, but he wants to think he's a biological male. I find it very odd when a woman, biologically speaking, wants to transition into a man, especially a woman who has very cringe points of view like this.
So the female gaze is not a camera trick. It is a privilege generator. It's storytelling to get you on somebody's side. It says you will be on my side. Women, ladies, girls, gender non-conforming people.
You thought I was asleep, didn't you? Acting. Good night.
Jill Soloway, as she was known as then and still is a she, wants desire, power, and toppling the patriarchy. So why then would you want to become a dude and topple the patriarchy? That actually does not make any sense. Can anybody just tell me if I'm going crazy at the moment?
You know, we're the majority. And yet, we don't have a singular narrative of the way power is used against us. So people talk about white supremacy, they talk about patriarchy, but nobody's really knitting together yet the ways that Ta-Nehisi Coates will talk about, a hoodie being similar to the short skirt in terms of the way people say they deserved it.
So Ta-Nehisi Coates, the insufferable reprobate, who's still working on a black Superman because of BLM. I guess that's not going to happen. The same Ta-Nehisi Coates who actually attacked firefighters over 9/11, saying they deserved what they got. So you've got Mrs. Jill Swalloway right here defending him, where he makes a differentiation between a hoodie and a mini skirt, and apparently if you wear both of those items out in public, you deserve what you get. Listen, I've only just dived into this video very quickly just to see what it's all about. I don't know the full context of the conversation. She is also the creator of Transparent, which starred Jeffrey Tambor, and he got cancelled because allegedly he was harassing women who weren't really women, if you get my drift. So she addresses that problem in this video here, where she disguises the fact that, yeah, we had a cisgendered male playing a non-cisgendered role, but we're going to fix that in the musical. So this is your showrunner for Lara Croft Tomb Raider on Netflix. I think it's going to be an absolute disaster. I think this lady is a 3 shades of crazy. And again, look, the animation was fine, but that's not Lara Croft to me. If you want to talk about who Lara Croft actually is, and I'm just going to switch scenes right about now, the Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Now, this is not my favorite Lara Croft movie with the lovely Angelina Jolie, but one thing I would actually like to say about her, at least she embraced the role. She knew the baggage that came with it, and she delivered. The same with Rona Mitra, the original promotions girl for Lara Croft back in the day. I would have liked to have had her take over from Angelina after this film, but nobody actually approached her, which is very sad in my opinion. I thought she did a very good job being the promotional girl for Lara Croft back in the day. I still prefer the first movie over this one, but if you've got a super sexy live action version like this, then why on earth can he not transport that into an animated feature? It's now left for people like me and AI Emerald Apple out there to make our own versions of Lara Croft, how she should look. In fact, in my digital portfolio, I had some rather naughty interpretations of Lara that I forgot I actually had. And I don't think I can make them as thumbnails because I'm pretty sure YouTube will be all over that in a hot second. So Lara Croft, The Legend of, coming out on Netflix on October the 10th. Will you be watching it? I won't be, as somebody commented in the reaction video. I'm surprised they didn't make her black. I'm surprised that the live action version with Phoebe Waller-Bridge is still in trouble at the moment, that they haven't cast Ella Balinska in the lead role. Because again, I like ripping on Miss Balinska. I think she's she's a very attractive woman, but it's surprising to me they didn't approach her about playing that role. But then again, when you look at her resume, everything she's touched thus far, from Charlie's Angels to Resident Evil, have all turned to absolute bird shit. So on that one, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you leave a like below, smash that subscribe button, and if I were you, and if you were me, you may wish to return for the next video.